Hey, Angela Carter Tyson here with episode 2 of Financial Fitness TV. If this is your first time tuning into Financial Fitness, welcome. So this is actually a weekly series that I started last week that I'll be doing every Friday, where I'll be sharing with you some financial principles, financial money management strategies that I've learned that help me really build a successful business from home online, even in the midst of having $220,000 in student loan debt. I'm really going to share with you guys some of the principles that I've used to now make multiple five figures in my business. And what's so funny is that what really inspired me to share this or start this series is I, have had the privilege of being able to speak, on stage in front of over 1,000 people. And at my company's event, like twice. I did it in Nashville. I spoke on stage for the first time, and then also in Vegas. This year, 2015, that's when I'm doing this video. And I had a woman, Helen, come up to me and she was like, Angela, I've heard your story. I've heard you talk about how, you got started in your business unemployed, $100 to your name, and you used that $100 to get started and to really grow and scale your business to get to the point now of making multiple five figures. And she's like, how did you do it? You should really share more about how you did it. And I was thinking like, man, I'm sharing, my marketing strategies of how I'm doing it. But I think what she really was talking about was really kind of like, how was I managing my money to be able to now build my business and stuff. So that's what I'm going to be sharing with you in throughout these weekly videos on Financial Fitness TV every Friday. So what I want to do is in today's episode, I've been doing a series, a 3-part series that I started last week on our first episode of Financial Fitness TV on how to fund your business, how to have the money to even get started and fund your business, but also how to now take the money that you're making and really properly use it to now scale and grow your business even more. So I talked about in the first episode some of the main reasons why I find a lot of people don't have money to really grow their business, to even fund their business, but even to have the money to invest in like their training, to invest in advertising, to really scale and grow it even faster. And so I really talked about some of the root causes and was very transparent about some of the challenges that I faced. And I really shared with you how to budget your money. So even if you feel like I don't have a lot of money, Angela, I'm not making a lot of money on my job, I don't have a lot of money coming into my household, there's still a way. And I shared with you specifically how you should be properly budgeting the income that is coming into your household so that now you have the money to get started in a business so you can get financially free, whether it's to be able to walk away from a job or even just have the money to now have passive income coming in that you don't have to work for. So I shared that in the first episode. But in this episode, I'm going to share with you one of the other reasons why people don't have the money to really properly invest in their business and to grow it and scale it is that they're not making money in their business. So that may be you may be saying, well, Angela, I'm not making sales, or I'm not making enough sales to be able to, invest in paid advertising or to even really grow my business. So how do I really get things going? So what I want to do is share with you guys one of the main reasons why I see a lot of people not making the amount of money that they should be making in their business, not making enough sales, is how they're spending their time. So really quickly in today's episode, and it's going to be really brief, I'm going to share with you how to structure your time, what you should be doing in the time that you're working your business. So what you want to do is you want to know specifically how many hours are you spending investing in marketing your business. And if you don't know, I want you to document it. So all this week, whenever you're watching this video, I want you to start tracking how much time you're actually spending in your business. I typically find people are not either spending enough time or they're spending a lot of time in their business, but they're not doing the right activities in that time. So I want you to document. And then the common question I get asked is, well, Angela, how many hours should I be spending in working and marketing my business? And if you're part-time, a great guideline is you want to have at least 14 hours a week to invest in marketing your business. 14 hours a week is about 2 hours a day. Now, if you have a really weird, funky schedule with your job where maybe there's some days that you have off, or maybe you might have to in your business work 4 hours one day and an hour the next day, don't feel like you have to have 2 hours every single day. But what I'm saying is that you want to make sure that you're at least investing at least 14 hours a week, and you can do a lot of good damage, a lot of good results in that time period online. So let me share with you what to do during those 14 hours. Okay, you want to do income producing activities. So you want to follow the 80-20 rule. 80% of your time, which is about 11 hours in a 14-hour week for business building. 80% of those 14 hours, which is 11 hours, should be spent on income-producing activities. What are income-producing activities? Income-producing activities are, number one, and you want to write this down, income producing activities are number one, making contacts, connecting with people who are most likely to be interested in what it is that you're marketing, whether it's your product or service or your business opportunity. So how do you make contacts? I use video marketing and blogging. You can go to earnmoneywithangela.com to really see the blogging platform and the training that really taught me all of this, not just how to market, but how to financially invest my money and how to invest in the right areas. That's where I learned all of this great information. So 80% of your time should be on income producing activities, making contacts, connecting with people who are most likely to be interested in what it is you have to offer. You can do that online through videos, through blogging, through social media like Facebook and Twitter and Pinterest. You want to pick the strategies, also doing paid advertising. You want to pick the marketing strategies that fit your budget and that fit the time that you have to work your business. So then, you want to use those strategies, invest in training, the training that you can afford, right? Whatever you have to work with. And we talked about that in the first video about how to get the money. Even if you feel like I'm broke, Angela, I can't come up with it. It's just a lack of knowledge of how to actually use what you do have to get what you need so you can get the training that you need. So if you don't know, or if you feel like I don't even have the money for that, go watch that first episode. And if you're watching this on YouTube, just find the episode number 1 on my YouTube channel. But if you're watching this on my blog, I'll have the video for episode 1 below this video. Watch it so you can see how to come up with the money to at least get the training that you need to get a jump start. Okay. So the first is making contacts. In making those contacts and doing those marketing strategies, you're essentially going to be asking people, hey, if this sounds interesting to you, if you want to learn more about the product or service that I'm offering or the business opportunity that I'm marketing, then go to my website. And on that website that you'll ask people for their email address so they can get more information about the product or service or whatever it was that you were marketing. And then now that's the second income producing activity. So the first was making contacts, picking a marketing strategy. And then now in your marketing, your Facebook posts and your Instagram pictures and your Instagram posts on your videos or blogging, you want to now have people take a look, invite people to take a look at more information. Then once they're on your website and they opt in, put in their email address, that's what we call lead generation. That's the second income producing activity that you want to do in those 11 hours. The third income producing activity is presenting. That is where now you present them with the information, more information about what they requested. So if it's about a product or service, it's getting them to maybe your company's website, a conference call, a video, a webinar, whatever it is, but it's just more information about what they wanted more information about. That is an income producing activity. And the fourth income producing activity is now following up and closing. So now that they review the information, following up with them and answering any remaining questions that they have, and then now getting them started in your business or even just getting them started as a customer. That is what you want to be doing during those 11 hours each week. Now, the remaining 3 hours are spent on admin and training, administrative tasks, and also with training. So training would be anything that maybe your company is doing, or if you've purchased training products that will teach you how to market your business online, that will be 3 hours allocated each week for that. Only 3 hours. Now, here's the problem that I see a lot of people making. The mistake that I see a lot of people making is they go overboard with the training. So they kind of have it flipped. So they'll be spending 80% of their time on training and 20% on marketing. And that's the reason why they're not getting enough sales or making any money in their business. And that's why they don't have the money to make the proper investments to grow their business and finally get financially free. So that's episode 2 of Financial Fitness TV. Is if you want to have more money to fund your business and to grow and increase and scale it even faster and even more, you want to now make sure that you invest your time wisely. 80% of the total hours that you spend marketing your business should be spent on income producing activities. And I shared with you what they were. It was making contacts, generating leads, presenting, following up, and closing. Those are the 4 main income producing activities. And then what you want to do is you now want to spend 20% on training, learning how to actually get more effective at the marketing that you chose, that fit your budget. So that's what the training is, but you only are allowed 3 hours and that's it. So that includes your company training as well. If there's an upline call or a team call, I'm including that in 3 hours. So if this was a wake-up call for you, if you're like, I see now, Angela, why I'm not getting the results that I want because I really am not spending my time the way I'm supposed to, this was the wake-up call that you needed. So if you want to get more information about the training that I got plugged into that taught me all of this stuff, that allowed me to go from somebody who struggled with only recruiting 5 people in 2 years to now generating close to 300 customers online, And you can go to earnmoneywithangela.com to really learn not only marketing, but also learn how to build your wealth, how to now take the money that you do have, invest it properly in the right training, in the right marketing strategy. So now you can get financially free. That is what Financial Fitness TV is all about. That is what the information that you'll see on earnmoneywithangela.com is all about. And this is about really helping you finally get financially free, get free from the debt that maybe you're in, get free from, being tied down to a job that maybe you just don't find fulfilling. It starts with you being able to manage your money wisely, which we talked about last episode, but it's also about you managing your time wisely. When you can master both of those things, the results will come. So if this has been helpful to you, like, comment, share, tell me what your what your biggest breakthrough was. Comment below this video and tell me, what was your biggest breakthrough? What did you realize? Where were you spending your time? And where will you now spend your time? Leave me a comment, let me know. And also share this with, maybe if you have team members, or if you know anyone that's in this industry that is struggling and really want to succeed, share this with them as well. We have a obligation. If we find something that's helpful, that has helped us, if you pass it on, you'll get blessed too as well. So with that being said, I'm going to end this week's episode of Financial Fitness TV, and I'll be back with another episode next Friday. Bye.